A cup for A game. All right, let's do this. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Audrey here, the Fit, Fearless, and Faithful Mom, and today is another homeschool video coming at you. So what we're going to be talking about today are bad habits that you might have in your homeschool. Let's try and fix those, especially if you are new to homeschooling. I want to nip that right now, because this is your job and you want to take it seriously, and if you take it seriously, your kids will take it seriously, and you'll have a happy homeschool majority of the time. Let's do this. So I actually have 12 tips for you right now, and so that is quite a lot, but I just kept compiling a list, and then I was like, whoa, let's kind of chill out with this. Okay, my first one is not getting ready for the day. Again, this is your job, so get dressed, put on your makeup, like fix your hair. There is a total difference between when I do school, actually dressed, ready, and when I have my workout clothes on. There's a total difference. It's a total mental shift, because when I put on my workout clothes, I have a totally different mentality. When I actually get dressed, when I actually like put on a pair of earrings or something like that, I know like, okay, I am ready for the day. So make sure that you get up, you get dressed, you take care of yourself, wash your face, brush your teeth, do all your things like I tell my kids, and make sure that they are as well. It's just setting up for good habits as you get older, because we want to develop good, solid humans that we are going to put out into the world. So teaching that discipline, get up, get dressed, make your bed, brush your teeth, do all your things, boom, done. Okay, let's move into it. Number 2 is going to be not block scheduling. If you're not block scheduling, make sure that you check out the video right here that I did. It's called Scheduling Like a Pro, and I have been block scheduling for so long now, and block scheduling can be kind of tricky sometimes, because you feel like you have to keep that schedule, and you feel like you have to, like maintain that structure, and you will not become a lunatic. Here is how it helps you with block scheduling is you say, you know what? I have 40 minutes to shoot a YouTube video. Okay, once that 40 minutes is up, done. So like when it comes to cleaning, every single Wednesday afternoon, I will either like wipe down the bathrooms, or the alternating Wednesdays are when I do my deep cleaning, where I really scrub the floors. I hand wash the floors. I completely dust everything, like top to bottom. I know every other Wednesday that's going to happen, alternating, and the kids have really started to step it up, and they have really started to help out as well. Then with the laundry and the cooking, it's pretty much the same thing. You need to treat this as if it was your job, because not as if, it is your job. So things like laundry, you need to schedule those out. My days are Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. I keep it as that. I am not I'm going to do laundry every single day. That is overwhelming. My kids can wait an extra day for clothing. They can. And that's okay. Now, here's the thing, though, with your scheduling. Would you be able to throw a load of laundry in after you were in a meeting? Or let's say you're a teacher in a school, be like, hey, I'll be right back between classes, and I'm going to go throw a load of laundry in, or I need to make a phone call or something like that. No, your scheduling needs to be blocked out. Do not go throw a load of laundry in like while you're teaching. My goodness. All right, number 3 is going to be social media. Shut that phone off. Oh my goodness, great fish. Okay, so in the morning time, I don't get on social media. I don't. I save social media for the afternoons when I am checking my messages. I'm on Instagram once or twice a week to post up a video. Facebook once a week on Thursdays when I get on there and post up a video. But do not, like, if your kids, if you don't have anything to do, like sometimes I fall in like a little dead zone, or I'm like, I don't really know what to do, because my 3 kids are diligently working. I'm like, I'm all caught up with my planning and things like that. But do not use that time to get on your phone. It is such a distraction. Put away your phone during your school day. Number 4 is going to be not having a set time for school. Don't go into this and don't continue a habit of, we'll start school after like we play a little game. We'll start school after, let's just like kind of wake up and kind of like mosey along. No, like you need to have a set schedule. And so you can check out the video that I did here on how to set a schedule. Ours is the kids. I make sure to wake them up around 7:30 or so. And we are sitting on the couch for our morning prayer between 8:20 and 8:40. I don't want to start after that. Now, some kids do operate a little bit better later in the day, but I don't want to do schoolwork after 2, 3 o'clock. Like, I just don't want to do that. Like, let's focus in the morning, get some good quality morning time done, and then we're done, and then we can go play and have all kinds of social time with our friends. We can go on vacation, things like that. You need to set a schedule for yourself. It's so important. All right, number 5. This goes along with number 4. Don't wing it. Whoa, how do people just like wing it? I don't know. Like, I know I'm a type A and all that, but don't just wing your day. Actually plan it out. I made the mistake a little bit just because I was getting tired towards the end of the year. I forget which year it was, but I was tired and I was like, man, we'll just wing it with science projects. And it just doesn't work. I go back to, this is your job. This is your job. Come on. Like, plan out some stuff. And if you need help with a project, Pinterest it, Google it, ask another teacher, join up with a co-op, something like that. But just don't wing it with school. This is not the time. Like, the saying, like, fake it till you make it. This is not the time to fake it till you make it. You need to be working at this. Homeschooling is a skill. It really is. It is a skill and a muscle that you will constantly be working and constantly be defining. Don't just wing it. Number 6 is do not join too many co-ops. It drives everyone nuts. And so this falls into the whole bad habit thing, because you feel like you need to keep up with the homeschool Joneses and you feel like you are not doing enough. That's a bad habit to get into. And just mentally, it's just not good. So just don't do that. All right, here we go. Number 7, a bad habit that I fell into was too much curriculum, too many projects, which is why I got so burnt out one year towards the end and so forth. So if you are loading down your kids with so much stuff, their little brains can only process so much, and you are just one human who is trying to educate them. So don't have so much curriculum and so much stuff that it just drives everyone crazy. One of the things that we were going to do, I had bought this program. It was in an art program, and we just don't have time for it. Like, if I added this onto the composer art program, I think my kids would just lose it. And I would too. Like, it's just too much. We have found such a beautiful balance this year with all of our projects and so forth. So that's really nice. Okay, number 8, too many activities. This goes along with number 7. This is stemming off number 7. If you have too many activities, bad habit again, stop keeping up with the homeschool Joneses, because everyone's got their thing. So don't feel like you need to join so many different activities, especially in the afternoon. Will you have time to join up with this, that, the other? Yes, you will. And homeschooling is one of the most freeing things that you can do for your entire family. Whoa, what was that? Okay, we're on work done on the house. But I'm gonna have to turn that off because it's going to keep going off. But the too many activities, don't get bogged down with activities. Pick your child's interest. My kids love karate. They get it from the daddy, and they love all that. over there. Corbin loves playing flag football and baseball. Our girls love playing soccer, softball, and volleyball. And we have found a really, really good program for them with sports that doesn't take up an exorbitant amount of time. Look, you are homeschooling so that you can join up with your family even more and be the life of YouTube. And I can't turn it off right now. There's so much stuff happening in my house right now. It's pretty funny. Anyway, don't join up with too much stuff. Find the perfect balance for your family so that you're not rushing around like a lunatic, that you can still have those family dinners, that your school days are not going to be just a mess because the night before you were up at like a baseball game until like 11 o'clock. Yes, there are families that I know that do that, and some days they get home at like even midnight. It's crazy. Anyway, okay, that's enough of that. Number 9, set your schedule, but be flexible with it. Okay, so I am all about the schedule. One thing that I have learned through setting so many schedules for my kids and for me too is I used to try and no, we're doing math from 9:30 to 10. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We need to put away our books. And now we're doing this. And now we're doing this. And now on my schedule that you'll see posted below and in the video that I had created, you'll see that I have set times, but they're flexible. And here's why, is because you might start having a deep conversation with your kids. You're not in a regular school system. Let those conversations happen. For example, we were learning about Attila the Hun and Pope Leo. And when Pope Leo stopped Attila the Hun in Rome, Attila the Hun turned around and he was like, I'm out of here. And Rome was spared, right? So the kids wanted to keep talking about it. And instead of me saying, it's art time, it's music time, we continued our conversation. They said, Mom, where else can we learn about this? Until we pulled it up. Don't let those moments pass you by. That is why you're homeschooling. So that goes into kind of the child-led aspect. Now, you can't go down too far because sometimes like you give them an inch and they'll try and take a mile because they're like, I don't really want to go on to the next thing. But so you need to be mindful of that. If you're doing something and they're really excited about it, that's great. Let them do it. Let them talk. So when that day, usually what I like doing is after history in the morning, it's alternating days for music and art. And we had gone so far, I said, you know what? Okay, we'll combine art and music for the next day. So be flexible in that regard. Some mornings, like if we have family in town, my kids play really hard when their cousins are here. And so when their cousins leave, they are beat. Like the whole gang is beat. And I will allow some days for them to sleep in, which means that maybe we might start our school day between 9 and 9:30 because they've slept in. That's okay. And I used to freak out about that. I am telling you, it is okay. It's okay. Set the schedule so that you have a baseline. Stick to it as much as you can, but don't be on this like, oh my goodness gracious. All right, number 10. Here we go. Don't rush through the work to try and make up for lost time. This one is my most embarrassing one. So when I first started homeschooling, I felt like I felt like I had to continuously do work. And the poor child, she was in 2nd grade when we started. And I actually had her doing some schoolwork on Saturdays. And I even had her doing a little bit of work on Sundays too. And it was mainly like some math and reading because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so nervous that like we're going to fall behind. And people are going to be like, see, you shouldn't have homeschooled. Get those people out of your head. Oh my goodness gracious. Get them out of your head right now. Because if you are doing your best every single day, your children are learning. I promise you that you are. My poor child, oh my goodness, guinea pig. We all have one and they survive. They survive. Don't worry about it. But let's say you go on vacation. Don't get back from vacation and feel like you need to make up and you need to like jam pack the day because, yep, did that too. Don't do it anymore. Thank goodness. But just relax. Sorry, y'all. Such is life. Such is life. Okay, number 11 is to clean up after yourself. So at the end of the day, remember, we are developing our kids as best as possible. So, you know, I had mentioned in number 1 to make sure to get ready for the day. Well, with that, at the end of the day, clean up after themselves. I had seen a blog post one time and they were a super duper unschooling family and they just left everything out and they left everything just all over the place. Look, we need to have disciplined children. We need to teach them how to take care of their things. We need to teach them that everything that we have is a gift from God, right? And our homeschooling is a gift from God. It's amazing. It's wonderful. We need to take care of what we have. We need to be autonomous with everything that we have. And so with my kids, go put your stuff away, clean up after yourself, and then we can take care of it. Okay? It's just a mindfulness, right? You're grooming them for the rest of their life. Take care of your stuff. Okay. Now, here's number 12. Here's a bad habit. Not being fun. Be fun. You're just not, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Thank goodness we're on number 12. Okay. All right. So you're just not fun. Have fun with this. If you're not having fun in your homeschooling, please send me a message and let's work on it together. This should be fun. That doesn't mean you're not going to have hard days. But don't be this like staunch teacher, like now we're doing math and now we're doing reading and you need to do science. Don't be like me in the beginning. Nervous Nelly and all that. Oh my goodness. See, these are important points. That's why the dinging keeps happening. I need to ask Cody if I can shut that off. All right, so that I can keep rolling through. All right, so be fun in your homeschooling. This is such a blessing. It really and truly is. You are the CEO of your homeschool. You really are. And as my sister says, you are the general contractor of your child's education. And when you think of it in that way, it's like, whoa, this is pretty cool. So be fun. All right, so those are some bad habits and some little tips for homeschooling for you today. Let me know in the comments. Leave me a comment below. Let me know some bad habits that you have kind of thought about, and we'll chat. I will see you next time for another homeschool video. If you want to catch up with me on Faith, I will be here on Wednesday as well. Take care, everybody. Bye.